Welcome to the Real Debut. I'm Katie.
I'm Anthony.
And I'm Brittany.
Today, we're reviewing Product of the Day from Tuesday, March the 7th. We're going to nerd out with you and break it down in the next 10 minutes. Let's get rolling.
All right, guys. So the first part of our segment is going to be called the Hero's Evaluation. On the screen, you can see Hevy's website and what we would call their hero section. So to kick us off, Katie, having taken a look at this, what are 2 sentences by your quick look of what this is going to do for you?
I'm guessing this is pretty straightforward. It lets you track what your workouts look like, probably like what you've lifted in the gym and what types of stuff you've done, like on the treadmill and all kinds of other equipment.
All right, Anthony, same question. Anything to add on to that you can garner?
I mean, I just want to read the headline because it's quite crystal clear. I love the headline because the clarity is there. I'm not sure of the uniqueness. I've used a bunch of stuff like this in the past, and I can't figure out what might be different about this. So it seems very direct, very clear, but anyway.
So we also decided with the interest in UI coming forward to actually put the copy from their website into ChatGPT and ask it to give us their 2-sentence summary.
What does ChatGPT say?
It says, Hevy is a free workout tracker and planner for iOS and Android that allows users to build routines, track progress, and join a community of athletes. The app features intuitive workout logging and advanced routine planner, automatic rest times, exercise charts, personal records, and high-quality exercise videos. And in case you guys don't know, we actually do have a sister video to this called The Sneak Peek, where I will go in through their onboarding process in 5 minutes, so you don't have to. You can absolutely see that in this video. Okay, so we now have a good idea from only looking at their hero section what they do. Basically, we're looking at a workout tracker, but Anthony made a good point. Does it draw you in? By looking at this hero section, are you intrigued enough to go further?
I mean, I'm interested to see a little more. Like, I kind of need to squint to look at what they're trying to highlight in the freeze frame on the right there of the product UI.
I mean, you can clearly see it's something you can get on your watch, something you can get on your phone,
I like
which is
that.
awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's any different than me logging this in my Apple Notes, just from the hero section.
It looks like it provides you with your routine, the number of sets. I don't know if it automatically tracks that. I guess it looks like a to-do list, like I'm checking these things off.
With that in mind, and because we have a little bit more time in this section, you guys are experts in storytelling. From what you see here, do you think that they've started off their story well so far?
I think I started off with clarity. And I think in some cases, clarity is amazing, right? You immediately know, is this something I might be interested in or not? Maybe I'm not the kind of person who likes to work out. I would know immediately this is not for me. As far as did it intrigue me and show me that it does something different from what I'm doing today? Maybe not so much.
I'd agree with that. I think it's a little kind of par for the course, but it is free. So I know a lot of these other ones charge a little bit to track your progress. So I'm not sure how many they're competing against on the free side of things. And maybe that's the thing they're kind of counting on to draw people in. Like, I want to track my workouts, might as well try it.
So with that, we are still going to go ahead and take a look at the landing page. Our next section, we call it table stakes. We are going to quickly scroll through and make sure that they have some of the key things we're looking for. Specifically, are they telling a story from a hero's perspective? Do we see a real before and after? How does this actually work? And are there use cases? So as I scroll through, Katie and Anthony, feel free to have me stop as you see something of interest.
I saw some good trust symbols up at the top.
Although I like that, it's always like, entering somebody's house and then checking out their trophy case first. Like that's the first thing you're going to show me.
You don't have your trophy case next to the front door?
It's right next to the front door so that every time everybody comes in, they can look at it.
Okay, so you can log workouts. Like this is telling you what you can
It
do.
breaks down
measure your progress.
Breaks down the H1, the headline at the top.
I love that they started with verbs. I'm a word nerd and they started with verbs here. Love that. Action oriented. And then they break it with Apple Watch app. Okay.
I guess they just didn't have enough space.
Yeah. More trust, 1 million athletes, showing reviews obviously from the App Store, and then jumping right into like a need help section. Cool guides. I think this proves that they're an expert, right? That they have some level of expertise. And same with the articles. I'm a little, don't know what the difference between these two are, but I'm guessing it's something about the way they have their things framed out.
So I think we see so far how it works. I don't see a whole lot of before and after. Like I don't see the difference between my current status quo and the brighter future.
I think that's what we're missing here. I don't see what the brighter future is for me. I might be doing this in a million different ways. I have no idea why this is better than the way that I'm doing it right now.
Is the brighter future they're trying to get at make progress? Like, are they saying that this is a better way to make progress, or are they?
My guess is they're going lightly at that, but I think you could go.
Let's look at some of those other sections further down and see if there's a better way to make progress.
Measuring progress, so you can track over time. I think that's where I think the interesting stuff is in here, but I think this feels buried because they're going so general at the beginning to make sure that everybody feels accommodated.
So in table stakes, it sounds like we hit some, maybe didn't quite hit the others on the nose, but that'll lead us well into our next segment, which is Katie and Anthony are each going to choose their favorite freeze frame and their least favorite. So I am going to pause so that they can take a quick look and we will come back together. All right, everybody, Katie and Anthony had just a quick minute off screen to take a look at the freeze frames. And Katie, which of the freeze frames do you think is the best?
So I'm between two of them. I love the hero. And it succinctly tells me what's going on here. It doesn't tell me why there's a brighter future, but it also shows me the application, shows me there's a watch. I can very clearly see what's going on. I'm leaning towards hero because it also has some trust indicators in it. I also did like the freeze frame that's a bit further down around measure your progress, because I think this is where the brighter future has been hidden. And I think this could be called out so much more. I think pulling out the chart and the nice bullets used here make this really simple and straightforward. So I'm between these two as my two favorites. Can't decide.
All right, Anthony, which of these freeze frames is your least favorite and can maybe use a little love?
So I think it's going to be further down the page because some of these are really good here. I would like more information about the stuff that Katie said, but I think further down, even into the guides and then the blog posts, I need these a little bit more contextualized. I think just just a little bit more context as like, what's a guide? How is it important? Can I get these on my phone too?
That was my least favorite one too.
Yeah. So,
I was automatically confused when I hit those sections.
But you could make them more useful. Like it's great that they have guides. I just don't know what they are. So just a little bit more information about those and that section would sing. And then maybe you don't need the blog posts, because if you engage people and hook people with the guides, what else do you need them? Who are you looking at the blog posts for? I don't agree.
So we've now taken a look at the Hevy site. We've gotten some good detail on it. And as we wrap up today, the last thing I want to do is ask each of you to give one sentence recommendation to Hevy. If they were your client, what would be the number one thing you tell them to do? Right.
Show me the brighter future. Where is it? I don't know why I would use Hevy over like making a note to self on the phone.
Or one of many other tracking workout apps out there.
I mean, but like at a base level, I can write myself some notes. Like I did 5 reps on this today and 20 tomorrow. I don't know what the difference is.
All right, Anthony, what about you? What is your quick recommendation that you would tell them today?
It's very similar to what Katie said, but it's even simpler. Show me futures, not features. There are a lot of features on this page. There are a lot of check marks, and like the check marks, I can't contextualize them. Futures, not features. Very important for a landing page.
Awesome. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning into the Real Debut. We are the UX Movie team. Tune in, subscribe to be a part of these. We will continue to put out reviews of products of the day that come up on Product Hunt. And don't forget to check out the sneak peek. We will also have a Figma file of the freeze frames from Hevy available within the description for this YouTube video. Thanks for tuning in, guys.